Hi there, it's Lori, and it's Throwback Thursday, and the item for this week is connected to a very funny story from last Friday in my regular real life. Okay, I made this hat 2 years ago. 2 years ago in May. I'll do my best to find what pattern it was. Sorry, there's something on the floor I need to deal with in a minute. Okay, so May 2024 is when I made this hat. It was for a teacher that was retiring. So he retired a few years after me. I had made the hat, had a retirement card, had it in a gift bag. The day before his retirement party, I started showing the vid symptoms. So I was like, it's 2024, but I know there's immunocompromised people that were going to be there. So I'm like, I'm going to be kind and stay away. Well, I never managed to mail this hat to him for his retirement. Fast forward 2 years almost to the day from when he should have received it. My work bestie, her daughter, who is the same age-ish, right? Same graduating class as my stepdaughter that just graduated. Well, she was having a graduation party. So I went to the graduation party knowing that lots of teachers that I worked with would be there. And hold on. God, sorry. Had to cover the vent because, again, you could almost barely whisper and I can hear it all the way from the basement to the top floor. Straight up the vent. Anyway. And I will be respectful and not eavesdrop. It just happened that I walked in on that comment yesterday. That was not eavesdropping. Anyway. So, I go to this party and I go ahead and take the retirement gift. The hat, the card, the gift, the little bag, in hopes that the intended recipient would be there. And lo and behold, he was there. And I gave it to him and I said, I'm sorry, I never mailed this. I made this for you for your retirement. And here you go. And so he just laughed. And he said, I can't believe you did that, Lori. He thought it was so funny that I held on to it and saved it for him. So, yeah. So you're about to see what it was. Again, don't know. I'm going to guess it was a basic, either big twist or super Red Heart Super Saver gray yarn. Could have been either. I don't know if I had big twist. It might have been big twist. No, I don't think I went to Joann that much back then. So, because this is 2020. Wait, what did I say? 24? I meant 2022. So it has been 4 years. 2022, right? 2022, 4 years ago, I made this for him when he retired. And I just gave it to him. But he just laughed and he thought it was funny, and I just hope it fits. Because I always make it too big for me. I follow the pattern the best I can. Any hat that I follow the pattern of anyone, the hat will always be too big for me. So I usually will have my husband try it on, and then I know it's a good fit for an average sized head. Okay, sorry. Okay, so my medicine, if you've seen me itch a lot, it is not the moths. It's not the moths. One of the medicines I take, actually, one of the symptoms is it makes your skin itch. So I'm now having to take Benadryl every night to kind of keep those symptoms at bay. But yes, I promise it's not the moths. There's a PSA. Go listen to it. An addendum, so to speak, to my video. Okay, now I had to shut the door. Not the front door. Anyway, so here's the hat. I'll tell you more as you're looking at it, but it's just one picture, so it's not that exciting. But the fact that this coincided with when I just gave it to him is so funny. So yes, 2022 to 2026. That's how long before he got it. That's why he laughed so hard. So there you go. But there's a PSA. Watch for the PSA. It's a short. Okay, watch, please. It's thanks to Jennifer Redgate and Armchair Chef Lori. Okay. Okay, see you on the other side. Actually, I'll do my visual goodbyes. Thanks for coming in. Can I get a name in? Hugs to you all. Mima Potato Head hugs. I gave her her ear back. So she's in full condition now. Hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need, even if you need a hug from a distance. All right. Remember, you matter. Kindness matters. Thank you, Sally Stevens, for always reminding us. All right. Again, I will emphasize this was actually made in 2022. So having symptoms of the vid was a bigger issue. Anyway, so I didn't make it to the retirement party. I'm pretty sure this hat was Bag-A-Day crochet, because that's most of what I was doing at that time. I checked both Facebook and Instagram and could not find a post, so I'm not sure. But chances are I used Red Heart Super Saver yarn. It's possible it was Big Twist value yarn, but I don't think I was shopping at Joann very much at that time. And I was mostly using yarn that had been given to me from various friends, etc. So it's probably Red Heart Super Saver. I probably used a 6mm hook, but again, I don't know. I always follow the patterns, and then I have my husband try on the hat because I have a tiny head. And with a tiny head means that if it fits me, it's not going to fit most people. So anyway, this hat was the retirement gift, and it's because he wears them all the time in the winter. He keeps his hair very short like my husband does. Not that you all would know that about my husband. Wait, is he bald on top? Not my husband. If I didn't know my husband has ridiculous amounts of hair, actually. For his age, it's like crazy. Like, it's so thick, and I have to cut it. Oh, I cut his hair about every 2 weeks, as in shave it off. Not bald, but pretty darn close. Not actual shaving, to be very clear. Anyway, all of that nonsense to say, I don't know what pattern this was. I'm sorry. And it was probably Bag-A-Day. And I can pretty much guarantee it was top down, because that's all I really ever did at that time in 2022. And yeah, he enjoyed the hat, and that's what matters. With that, I want to say I really genuinely appreciate those of you who watch this. My throwback Thursday videos are not particularly popular, but I'm going to keep doing them because I like doing them, and I think that's what matters when you're doing a channel. So, and some of you really like them. I really wish I could have told you the pattern. That does help. But with that, just one last reminder. You matter, and kindness matters. I hope to see you again. Bye.